Red lights are on. Set, ready to move, and they're off two in the last of the day, and fired out from the inside is Delusky, Jimmy Rapid, Sketch Line, and the big show's going to roll forward as well, coming over Clever Keza out near the middle of the course, but making a beeline for the front. Followed further back then on the outside to Black Smuggler as they get going, and they're being followed by Snitzer Tune. Powercraft getting back with Blue Tracer outside of them, Perceptive Miss, and they're running it hard early. The last group included Burger Time and also Memoirs of Paris, back with the former Victorian Bye Bye Love, and a clear last when they settle down is Black Beard. Gee, they're really strung out here as they head out towards the riverside of the course where the big show had ramped the pace up early, and now he had won the battle for the front. He tried to slacken off the speed a little. The big show, neck arched, and the rider sitting up there with his feet firmly planted on the dashboard, led by a length. Running second, Clever Keza, 2 lengths to First Growth, and Sketchline is next, being closely followed by Black Smuggler, who's often going around them 3 deep. A length and a half to Snitzer Tune, who's on his back, and in the middle is Asher Lily. They're being followed over towards the inside by Delusky, passed by Perceptive Miss. Blue Tracer trails those. On the rails, Powercraft in the middle, Jimmy Rapid, Burger Time following Blue Tracer, 550 from home. Bye Bye Love back there in the field with Memoirs of Paris and Black Beal. The big show well held by Stone coming around the corner. They've got 400 left to run in the last. The big show from Clever Keza, who's trying to move up now and join him on the corner. A length and a half to First Growth. Down on the inside, Sketch Line, Black Smuggler, Asher Lily, Delusky. Blue Tracer now called upon for its run coming down the middle. The big show kicks a length in front from First Growth. Blue Tracer, Burger Time further back with Delusky. First Growth grabs the big show who fights Delusky. Then came Blue Tracer, a big finish coming up. First Growth in a blanket go from Delusky, the big show, or Blue Tracer, Burger Time, nearly a line of 5. And behind those next home, Snitzer Tune, deeper out. Clever Keza, Perceptive Miss, Sketch Line and Asher Lily, Jimmy Rapid and Memoirs of Paris and Bye Bye Love. Further back is Black Beal, then Powercraft and Black Smuggler amongst the last of them to salute. Waiting for the numbers here after the running of the 8th and last of the day. It was a busy finish. First Growth, ridden by Daniel Stake, makes it 3 wins from its last 5 outings. Monaco Consul Gelding for Nick Cox. Wins from the big show, Delusky, Blue Tracer, Burger Time. 5 of them across the track. Only a half a length between them in a blanket finish to the last race for the day. Owned by Freddie Clutterbuck. A Monaco Consul Gelding from Victory Party, and that'll be after the last with Dan Stake aboard. It gets home. First Growth, it got the blows out to 51 on the WOP, despite his good consistent form, and 44.70 on tote. First Growth salutes the big show, Taylor Stone. Frost Giant Gelding from Ferocity for Darren McAuliffe. Fought hard after leading, had to win the battle for the front initially. And third, number 8, Delusky by McFlirt from Mega Draw, Deb Murphy, Sean McGruddy. 4th officially, 3 Blue Tracer, Jared Noski. A necker half header short necker margins. Time still to be confirmed after the running of race number 8. Well, it was a hectic conclusion to the last of the day. He's had a hectic afternoon down in the yard. Here he is, Gareth Hall.
Thank you, Darren, and that wraps up our coverage here on Sky Thoroughbred Central for the last at Ascot. Hopefully you back plenty of winners. We'll catch you again on Saturday for Belgravia Day, and that should be an absolute beauty. Okay, let's head back to Launceston. Here's Chantal Buckley and also Peter Staples. We're still on a... Joins us now. Coxie, that was a really good performance. He was on the pace. It looked like it was a hot pace up front. He gave a good kick.
Yeah, he did. I was a little bit worried when he was so close, but, you know, Dan knows his stuff. And, you know, the horse had a really bad case of heat stress the other day. And, you know, to start 50 to 1, I mean, there's people should lose their jobs over that.
Well, did you back it?
Of course I did, yeah.
So the reason with the heat stress the other day?
Yeah, look, he carried on. He probably shouldn't have ran. And, you know, the vet's got to make decisions quickly, and he had a pretty bad episode after the race, and you know he's obviously recovered pretty well.
Good to see you in the winner's circle. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
There we go. There's Nick Cox there, and Brittany's about to catch up with Daniel Stake, and it was a good ride by Stakey.
It was. It was really great to see this horse bounce back because it, after that incident last start, sometimes it can take a little bit out of them, but clearly it hasn't done that for this horse. And hindsight's a wonderful thing, but if you ignore that run and you go back, well, then that Delusky form line, when it was able to beat Delusky's finished third today, so that looks as though it's been a relatively nice form line for this final event here. And before that, he's beat the likes of a 23 Red, who we saw race earlier today. So he's been in such consistent form. If you put a line through that last run where there was a clearly an excuse when he dumped Mitchell Pateman on the way to the gates and was, well, pretty fresh and went for a fair gallop before being able to be retrieved. So to bounce back in the winner's circle today, it's been a really good performance here by First Growth, and the outside barrier as well. Daniel Stake didn't let that concern him and was able to guide this horse to victory. The big show taken on in front with Clever Keza, and I thought it was very brave to fight back still at the end. It was trying its heart out, but wasn't to be. First Growth, hopefully a few punters were able to get on, because 50 to 1, it's juicy odds, and very nice if you're able to get on at that quote. Daniel Stake just going to weigh in now, and then we'll have a chat with him as he just talks to Nick Cox, but he jumps aboard this horse, and Stacky's first Metro winner back since returning to the state, which is great to be catching up. Did Nick Cox fill you with any confidence before the race?
Yeah, I sort of got some confidence from, I rode him at the track work at the end of last week, and I was quite impressed by him.
So from the track work, did you get the indication that you thought he could be a winner today?
Yeah, if you just have a look at him, like, he's a lovely cut of a horse, and yeah, as I said, I think I galloped him on Friday, and I said, oh, geez, this was like a city class horse, and on his best form, he was a great chance.
Talk us through the run you got today.
Began well, got a beautiful spot, and yeah, I was a little bit confident most of the race.
Well, nice way to end the day. Congratulations.
Fantastic, thank you.
Daniel Stake there, combining with Nick Cox to take out the last here at ASC.